cleanly, and the batsman scampered through for a single. That leaves him 48 from 18, which is 16 runs and over required now. It's now or never. Hits it straight down. Should come back for two. Krish should push him. Krish does indeed come back for two. Brilliant running there by Krish. Unselfish play there. Went up and down. Very quick. Good running by Krish. He'll need to do a lot more of that. He'll need to provide the Fooglies with some really unselfish play. Try to keep Sujesh on strike as much as possible. And Sujesh hits one in the gap, and Krish runs back again. Almost hold out there. Some tense moments here. Both the teams are nervous beyond belief. And Sujesh is looking very dangerous at this moment. That's a short ball slapped straight. Krish is obviously gonna... Krish tried to run too, but Sujesh sends him back. This, I think Krish needs to start hitting two now. It's whoever's on strike that just needs to throw bat on ball, and Krish lofts one. That's a huge shot. It's a cloud of lies maximum. Big shot there by Krish. That's the kind of bowling, that's the kind of batting they need. Beautiful shot there. Short ball outside off, and he carts that over cover off the back foot. Beautiful timing on that too, and Krish has joined in on the act. And this is hit. It covers the, he'll pick up a single. That is all it will be, as Krish will retain strike for the next over. Score
120. What? Is it 120? 5, 6, 6, 12, 13 runs. 107 plus 13, 120. Yeah.
$15 overs?
Yeah. Shrikant is bowling from this side, right?
And Shrikant, Srinivas Raghavan has been brought back into the attack. 2.1 overs, 36 to win.
36 2.1?
Yeah. Fooglies will be requiring 36 runs from 2.1 overs if they are to pull off this victory. Actually, they will have 5 overs to win this game, but if they are to advance to the semifinals, they have to finish this run chase in 2.1 overs. 36 runs in 2.1 overs.
Not them. We will be disqualified if they make 7 more runs.
Yeah, you guys, hey Ganesh, yeah, we need 8 runs.
Yo, they need 127.
127, then you guys out.
Doesn't matter, everyone. They still have to get it. You fight, guys, fight. 7 more runs they need. Doesn't matter. They don't need 7 more runs, yeah. We need to restrict them in 7 more runs. No. If they have to do something, fine. What? Ask them.
Trying to make sure, trying to get it impeccable. This is a tense moment here in the final round robin game. And the Fooglies need 36 from 2.1 to advance into the semis. Tense moments here. Will Krish and Sujesh be able to pull off an amazing run chase victory here? Or will the Titans triumph? That's hit firmly down to long on. Will they think about 2? Yes, they will. Sujesh is extremely quick. That's a brilliant throw by Ganesh if it was on the stumps. That would have seen Sujesh walking back, carrying the hopes of Fuglis with him, but did not happen. Ganesh missed, and that leaves Krish and Sujesh to chase 34 from 2 overs. And in these tense moments, there seems to be a field change almost every ball now. As Krish misses, and that's a dot ball. Dot balls are not something that the Fuglis can afford. Can't really blame Krish there.
2 balls.
2 balls up in the 16th over. 15.2. 15.2. So that leaves them with 1.5 overs and 34 to get. Tense finish for the Fuglis. Tense finish for the Titans. And Fuglis perishes. Not really. The Krish loses his wicket. That is probably was too much for Krish to do.
Caught by whom?
Mukul. But that was a valiant effort from Krish. And that also is another dot ball, which is not what the Fuglis need here. That leaves them 7 down now. But the Fuglis do bat to number 11. So they have hitting power all the way to number 11. This is turning out to be a nail biter. Will the new batsman that has come in be able to provide the Fuglis with the spark that they require? Or will they leave too much for
Raman, right? New batsman.
And Raman is going to be on strike. Raman can crush the ball if the situation calls for it, and the situation does call for it now. No one will blame him if he perishes in the effort. He has the full license to hit, and he needs to hit for the Fuglis to win. And the strike zone Titans are taking their time again, making sure the field setting is impeccable. They do not want to let Fuglis get those 34 runs. They are doing everything in their powers to try and restrict them. And the Fuglis are trying everything in their power to score those 34. So the Titans, if they are to advance to the semifinals, they need to get the Fuglis all out before they score another 5 runs. And the Fuglis need 34 more from less than 2 overs. That's lofted straight down the ground. Will Sujesh return for 2? No, he will not. And Raman will make it back in time, and Sujesh needs to really smash the ball in this over.
2 more balls.
We'll probably need 2 sixes off the last 2 balls of this over to keep the Fuglis interested in the run chase. Or it might be a little too much left to do off the last over. And it's Srinivas running up. A tense moment. And that's a brilliant ball there. Sujesh tried to give himself room down the, backed away from the stumps, and the bowler fires one in, outside off, well out of the reach of the batsman, but not wide enough to be called a wide. Brilliant ball there. Exactly what they need. And after this ball, the Fuglis will have 1.1 overs to pull off this run chase if they are to advance to the semis. And Sujesh gets an inside edge that might be running away for 4. No, it's not. Noman's quick enough to stop it, and Sujesh turns down an apparent 2. He backs himself to get those required runs in 1.1 over.